gotta do another updated house tour soon because y'all have not seen my house since the move-in, I don't think, but I've done so many things, so I'll do that for y'all. I just thought about it. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about how to change your broke mindset. I did a video a while back talking about habits that keep you broke. Those were more things that we do on the daily. So it's gonna be a little bit different. I told y'all before, I've been broke down to my last 25 cents. There's so many things I had to do mentally to get out of that situation. So we're gonna chat. So in the comments, let me know one of two things. Either what are some things you did to stop being broke? Or number two, what are some habits that you have that you feel is keeping you broke, okay? Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. The number one way to change that broke mindset is to, one, act your wage. Now, when I say that, don't take that offensively. Acting your wage is realizing where you are financially and acting accordingly. That doesn't mean you can't do certain things, right? But what can you do on your budget? I had to learn this the hard way because I told y'all before, but when I was making $11 an hour, that is when I was really living my best life. I went to Miami, I was traveling with my friends. I was spending so much money on food and drinks, y'all. It was crazy. I got into so much debt because I was living drastically above my means, right? I was living like I had it like that. I didn't. Now keep in mind, my friends were making more money than me. They were working really good jobs. And I was trying to kind of like fit in, but I didn't have the money to do all the things that I was doing. And it led me to being in debt. A lot of people think because they don't make a lot of money that they have to deprive themselves or that they can't do certain things. Yes, you can. You just can't do everything. You know, you have to pick and choose what's more important to you. I don't make a lot of money, y'all. I told y'all I make $1,500 a month. I'm not rolling in dough. But you couldn't tell because I know what I can do, and then I also know what I can't do, or at least not right now. Number two, and I'm still working on this one. Stop thinking that being cheap is gonna make you rich. It's not. When I see those financial gurus talking about, did you know if you stop buying $3 coffee in 10 years, if you got 7% interest, blah, 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 you would have $1.3 million? It's coffee. If you have expensive habits and you see it's not in your budget, I'm not saying to not reevaluate that. But what I'm saying is it's probably not the coffee that's making you broke. It's probably not. The Amazon Prime subscription is not the thing that's keeping you broke. If coffee keeps you sane, get the coffee. It's not being cheap on yourself that's gonna get you to where you wanna be. It might be just making more money or cutting back on other expenses that are way larger than your $3 coffee. That's just my take on it. These are all my opinions, okay? Sometimes you may just have to make more money. I don't think you should always cut back on things that you love to save. You can only cut back so much. Another way to change that broke mindset, or I'm gonna say lack mindset, is to stop valuing money and instead value the things that money can do for you. Because we family, right? I can tell y'all the truth. Okay. A lot of y'all come to me saying that I wish I could afford blah, 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 blah. And I'll ask y'all, well, how much does it cost? You don't even know. You could afford it now. People say that they have to have $1 million so they can do things that only cost $500. It's not the dollar amount that you need to be chasing. You may not need that much money like you think. That's all I'm saying. You might be shocked. Number four, I just had to tell my mama this. Stop investing like a poor person. That's saving money for a rainy day. That is not an abundance mindset. Saving up for something bad to happen. Y'all gotta hear that. Gotta save up for a rainy day. Y'all feel me a little bit? I had to stop that. That's not a positive way or a positive reason to save money. Don't get me wrong. You do need your emergency fund in case something happens. However, that should not be the only savings you have. You should not only have a savings for something bad. You should also have that travel savings. You should also have your retirement savings. It should be way more than that. I actually did a video on sinking funds. I have savings accounts for everything. Both positive, and then I have my emergency, which is something negative happens. Don't just save for the inconvenience in your life, okay? Let's start investing money into other things. Which brings me kind of into my next point, which is adding fun to your budget. The thing is, and why I feel that I was living check to check, and this is just me, okay? Is because I was spending what was left instead of spending on a budget. So let's say I paid all my bills, I had $235 left. I spent all of it because that's how much I have left. Instead now, even though I have a lot of money left after I get paid and, you know, just in my accounts in general, what I do now is I set a budget for that week. So let's say I look at my planner, I get paid this day, and the next 2 weeks, because I usually do it every 2 weeks, I say, okay, I know that me and Kason are going to 99-cent Tuesday at Applebee's, and then also it's my friend's birthday dinner. I go ahead and budget just for that. Planning your fun money is very important. And it also doesn't make you feel guilty when you overspend. Because let's say, oh, I forgot about so-and-so and so, I'm supposed to be going to this brunch or whatever. If you go a little bit over, you're not going to feel as bad because you didn't spend your last. Right? Another thing that was really, really big is learning delayed gratification. It's not that with your income you can't afford certain things, but sometimes you just have to save for it and wait. Even before you buy anything, to sit on it and sleep on it for at least 48 hours and see if you still feel the same way. I think the problem with a lot of people is, especially because we have access to everything on our phones, we want everything now, and we don't like to wait. And I can say that for me, I'm very impatient. I like things right now, but I have had to learn that sometimes you just need to wait. For example, I really want the MacBook, I don't know what it's called, MacBook Pro, whatever, I forgot, so I can start editing my videos on there instead of my phone. But I said, until the day I make over $1,000 on YouTube, I'm not getting that laptop. I'm just now making over $1,000 on YouTube, so now I'm about to go buy it. But you see how long I waited? I wanted this for the last 3 years. When I first started my first channel. You get what I'm saying? So that discipline. You may have the money to get the things that you want, or even the credit line to go and get the things that you want, but try to wait. Just try to wait. Be patient. I feel like it's important to have at least 3 times the amount in your account before you go out and buy it on certain purchases. At least 3. Another thing is stop equating spending money to having fun, because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I usually regret going out. Unless it's like to a restaurant where there's food, I usually regret going out. I swear that going outside costs about $700. It really does feel like that. Something always happens. I need to get 2 new hubcaps because I hit 2 potholes. One on Monday, one on Wednesday. I know, I can't drive, I get it. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, if I would have just stayed home. I'm always trying to rip and run the streets. Staying home could be a good thing. Going to the park with friends sometimes could be a good thing. You don't always have to spend a whole bunch of money to have fun. Me and my close friend made a deal to start doing things at each other's houses. So she just came over my house last weekend. I'll go over her house. We might get $6 tacos, but we don't always have to be at brunch getting unlimited mimosas to have a good time. We have done picnics together. It doesn't always cost a lot of money. And lastly, ask yourself why you're broke. Why are you living check to check? If you don't know, view your bank statements or even look at your archive on Instagram. What you spending money on? I had to sit down and figure out, okay, Kiki, why are you so broke? And what I found out was I was spending too much money on my lunch breaks, right? I was spending $10 to $20 on food for lunch. Getting chicken wings, yes. Just spending way too much money. Sit down with yourself and figure out what is it that is keeping you broke and how can you adjust. Once you find out what that thing is, do you think you can freeze it for a while? Can you take a break from that shopping that maybe you're doing too much of? Maybe can you take a break from vacations for a while until you get a little bit more money stacked up? You know, just put it on pause. You don't have to stop it completely, but put it on pause for a while so that you can get your finances in order. More than anything, being broke doesn't feel good. However, it can be changed. You don't have to stay broke. You just have to, like I say, change that mindset. I like the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There's also another book called I Will Teach You to Be Rich by, I think it's Ramir. I'll leave it down in the description box, but that's another book that I like. I don't think that minimalism is for everyone. So I don't preach that everyone should go that route because it doesn't fit everyone's lifestyle. But I do feel that everyone deserves a life of abundance. You know what I mean? An abundance of what you want. So I'm gonna always be here to help. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure that you follow me on Instagram at @the_upgrade_Kiki, and I will see you all in the next video.